Thank you for joining us on the biggest story tonight. In Delhi, we are keeping a close track on the situation with waterlogging continuing in many parts of the national capital. But what has remained the same since last evening is the politics, with the Aam Aadmi Party saying that BJP flooded Delhi because they just couldn't take the loss of the previous assembly elections. They're calling it a conspiracy. They're calling it a conspiracy that Delhi is flooded, while blaming Haryana for letting all the waters into the national capital. That's our focus on the biggest story tonight. Here are the headlines. Prime Minister Modi concludes a student Asian visit after France visits the UAE today. He's now headed to Delhi. UAE receives the Prime Minister. Burj Khalifa lit up to welcome him. Politics drowning the national capital as the blame game continues. Delhi Chief Minister holds an emergency meeting in the national capital over the flood situation. Uniform Civil Code face-off continues ahead of the monsoon session. Massive protest over the Jain monk murder in Karnataka. And in the national capital, as we get you the details of the waterlogging situation, there is a political fight that continues while the Chief Minister of Delhi, Arvind Kejriwal, goes from one part of Delhi to another, holds different meetings along with the Lieutenant Governor. While trying to put up a united face, it appears that his ministers, his party, continue to blame the BJP for, believe it or not, conspiring to flood Delhi. Now they're calling it a conspiracy that all the waters came in from Haryana into Delhi. Here's what they said. We'll play out some of the sound bites of what they've been saying in the last 2 days. Today as well, they continued to maintain what they tweeted yesterday when they put out a video while alleging the waters were deliberately diverted towards Delhi than Uttar Pradesh. Let's play out those reactions now, and then we will go across and get some more reactions.
वे ये बात जानते हैं कि दिल्ली में 8 जुलाई को भारी वर्षा हुई, करीब 153 mm, और 9 तारीख को शाम को थोड़ी बारिश हुई। 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, आज 15 तारीख है, छठा दिन है। दिल्ली में बारिश नहीं हुई, कहीं हल्की फुल्की बूंदाबांदी हो गई हो, दिल्ली में कोई बारिश नहीं हुई, मॉडरेट रेन भी नहीं हुई। और सवाल ये होता है कि जब 6 दिन से दिल्ली में बारिश हो ही नहीं रही, तो दिल्ली के अंदर बाढ़ क्यों आ रही है? दिल्ली में यमुना का स्तर बढ़ क्यों रहा है? और इसका जवाब है भारतीय जनता पार्टी द्वारा शासित केंद्र और हरियाणा की सरकार दिल्ली के लोगों के खिलाफ एक षड्यंत्र के तहत, एक कॉन्स्पिरेसी के तहत दिल्ली को बाढ़ में झोंकने की पूरी कोशिश कर रही है। और आज हम सबूतों के साथ प्रेस वार्ता में आए हैं। यमुना का जो खतरे का निशान है, जो ओल्ड रेलवे ब्रिज से नापा जाता है, वो है 205.33 मीटर। कल तक यमुना जिस निशान पे बह रही थी वो है 208.6 मीटर, यानी कि खतरे के निशान से भी 3 मीटर ऊपर, बल्कि 3 मीटर से भी ज्यादा। दिल्ली में जो रिकॉर्डेड हिस्ट्री है बाढ़ को लेके और यमुना के लेवल्स को लेके, वो बताती है कि दिल्ली में सबसे खराब
जा रहा है कि एनडीआरएफ की 18 टीमें आज जगह जगह दिल्ली के नागरिकों को रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन चलाकर सुरक्षित कर रही है, सुनिश्चित कर रही हैं कि वो अगर कहीं भी फंसे हैं तो उनको यथाशीघ्र निकाला जाए। इंडियन आर्मी वो काम कर रही है जो एक चुनी हुई दिल्ली की सरकार को एक निठल्ले, भ्रष्टाचारी, धोखेबाज मुख्यमंत्री अरविंद केजरीवाल को करना था। और मैं भारतीय जनता पार्टी की तरफ से धन्यवाद करना चाहूंगा भारतीय सेना को, एनडीआरएफ की टीम को, तमाम ऐसे नागरिक हैं जो लोग अपनी जिम्मेदारी का निर्वहन कर रहे हैं। एक तरफ केंद्र सरकार का यह निश्चय है कि हम जनता के साथ खड़े हैं और उचित कार्रवाई करेंगे। दूसरी तरफ पूरा भारत जान गया अरविंद केजरीवाल घोटालेबाज हैं। अब यह भी सामने आ गया है कि ये बड़े बहानेबाज हैं। बहानेबाज क्यों कहा जा रहा है, यह समझने की आवश्यकता है। बहुत दुख होता है कि अगर एलजी साहब अपना काम कर रहे हैं, केंद्र की सरकार के साथ समन्वय बैठा रहे हैं, अरविंद केजरीवाल की उपस्थिति में अरविंद केजरीवाल सरकार के मंत्री ही दोषारोपण करते हैं और एनडीआरएफ को भी नहीं बख्शते हैं और अरविंद केजरीवाल चुप रहते हैं।
Okay, we have two leaders joining us on the biggest story tonight. Rajiv Babbar of the BJP joining us, along with Ravi Srivastava, who leans towards the Aam Aadmi Party. Rajiv Babbar, let me actually put the question to Ravi Srivastava. Ravi Srivastava, when the Aam Aadmi Party says confidently that the floods were caused as a result of conspiracy by the BJP-led centre and also the Haryana government while willfully releasing water towards the national capital, I mean, how do you explain that to the people of the national capital by saying that you're saying that they deliberately flooded Delhi, they wanted people to die? Is that it? They wanted people to die? It's a conspiracy. Can't hear? Okay. Can't hear. All right, I'll fix that line. Rajiv, you can take that. You can take that. Are you conspiring against the people of Delhi and flooding Delhi? Rajiv Babbar. Aam Aadmi Party says it's a conspiracy.
Fortunately, we have a non-serious chief minister who is not in Delhi, who is not on ground when Delhi is in problem. And that's why, whether it is a case of oxygen shortage or flood, these kind of press conference are very common feature of Aam Aadmi Party. They are saying that the water is sent to only Delhi, not to other side. So this is all a statement which is actually just to take away the focus of people and just to take them away from the focus that Aam Aadmi Party failed in Delhi to deliver. Now, Hathni Kund Barrage, I'm very, I feel really shameful as citizen of this city where Arvind Kejriwal is chief minister and their minister is saying that the water is sent only to Delhi, not to other part. I want to ask, what is the capacity of the Western Canal and what is the capacity of Eastern Canal in Hathni Kund Bandh? So the water which has come to Delhi is only because of the rains. Rains are not created in Haryana. It is coming from mountains. Water is coming from Himachal. Have you seen Haryana Chief Minister crying that Himachal is sending water to him? No, they are doing their duty. UP Chief Minister is doing their duty. But these people, non-serious people, they are doing these kind of gimmicks, these kind of things to manipulate, just to create confusion, and just to say that, you know, this flood is because of the conspiracy. They have not made arrangement in Delhi. They failed. People in Delhi are actually abusing them. People in Hakikat Nagar today was actually abusing them on television. I have seen so many interviews. So that's the reason they have created a story just to, you know, just to go away. That's all. There's nothing truth in this, and I'm going to challenge their leadership. We will go with the delegation at Hathikund Bandh. You make 7 people committee. We will take 7 people committee. Let's go there and see the reality. What is the reality? So do not manipulate. This is what is my request to Aam Aadmi people. Please work for people. Please try to save Delhi people's life.
Ravi Srivastav, it is a fact that many parts of Uttar Pradesh and especially Noida have been flooded. I don't know whether you've seen it. I don't know whether you've been there. But over 30,000 people have been evacuated in Noida alone. And if your claim is that it was a conspiracy not to let waters into Uttar Pradesh and diverted it to Delhi, it's completely flawed. It's bogus, because Noida is flooded, sir. It is flooded. So how are you claiming this conspiracy?
Niranjan, the first thing is that Noida is flooded, Saharanpur is flooded, Mathura is flooded. In other states also, Haryana also, the places are flooded. The Loni is flooded. For that, natural calamity is responsible. Heavy rain is responsible. Unprecedented rain is responsible. But whatever is happening in Delhi, only Kejriwal is responsible. My friend who is sitting here, who has been ruling MCD for full 15 years, what they did? No, this is not the time to ask these kind of questions. But one fact is certain, that you can read Wikipedia, you can see the videos yesterday released by the Aam Aadmi Party, that the canals, the Western Yamuna Canal and the Eastern Yamuna Canal, both were dried completely. There was no water in those canals. And the fact is that deliberately BJP, not able to digest the 4 times defeat in Delhi, is taking a revenge with the people of Delhi. They are trying to create a situation where the Delhi gets inundated. Completely it goes into the colonies, it goes into the houses of people. Yeah, allow me, please, allow me. You allowed BJP representative to speak for long, allow me also. Now my question here is that there should be a thorough inquiry into this. That who released 3 lakh cubic water between 9th or 13th of July, and what are the logbooks maintained there, and the facts will come out. Because that water has created in Delhi the danger mark of 208.66, which is the historical 45 years, not so much of water has come over there. You have seen the regulators were jammed at ITO, at Wazirabad, which are maintained by the Haryana government. Finally, they had to be cut. The army was brought in. The NDRF came after the minister made the repeated request to them, and they did not turn up. Finally, next day only they turned up and took up the situation. We are thankful to them for helping the people of Delhi, but the fact remains is that there was no hand-holding by the center in mitigating this crisis of Delhi people. Now again, this is not the last time, Niranjan. Keep in mind, again there is a forecast for next 2 or 3 days. There will be heavy rainfall again. A yellow alert has been issued. And this is the beginning of the season. You are going to see the rains in August. You are going to see it in September. And see what will be the situation then. So this is the time that everybody should.
I'm giving the BJP a quick rebuttal. I'm giving the BJP a quick rebuttal, and then I have some breaking news from the national capital. There's been a fire also reported in the middle of all of this. But quickly, Rajiv, quickly rebut, and then I'm going to go across to the next breaking update.
With all due respect to Ravichi, you know, it's surprising, sir. 23rd May, there was a meeting. There was a meeting where Delhi government officials were there. They were informed by Hatnikund barrage. That's on record. That's in in minutes of meeting, that the water level is going up, and the water level is going to cross 1 lakh cubic liter. We are going to leave this water. And another thing, I want to tell you very clearly, because facts are different, and what stories Aam Aadmi Party is totally different. When you leave water from Hatnikund barrage, it takes 72 hours to reach Delhi. They were sleeping actually. They have not taken that 23rd May meeting seriously, and they have not acted. I am not saying that this water is, and Raviji, I'm very, for this kind of time, we really want to help people. I don't want to blame you. And I'm not saying that this rain is because of Kejriwal. I'm not saying that. Water is coming, as water is not created in Haryana, water is not created in Delhi also. Water is coming from the top. You know that. This is a nature. But at the same time, how to handle it is very important, and your people were not serious. They have not taken action. Now you are doing this manipulation story, writing letter to Home Minister and all that, as you did. And there are hundred of press statements at the time of COVID, when your Chief Minister was crying 15 years, you are not going to get the vaccination.
I have a bad video line with you, Rajesh. I have a bad video line. It's frozen. Your video is frozen. I'll just fix that. But let me go across and get some more breaking news update right now. Let's go across to the next breaking news update. There's been a